Question 9, the last question on the paper. Now this isn't actually that different from question 5 in some ways. It's differentiation, it's classifying stationary points, and it's using those to do something. Now, to do parts A and B, you don't really need to know any of the context of this problem. You've got a formula for C in terms of V, show by calculus that there's a stationary value, and find the value of V. Well, okay, we differentiate dc dv, but in order to do that, you're first going to have to write in index form the formula for C, and then differentiate it dc by dv, differentiating as normal there. So to find the stationary point, set that equal to 0 and solve. Now, in order to make sense of how to solve that equation, this is where it differs slightly from question 5 because the algebra is a bit trickier. What does this mean, this term? Well, you can spot that effectively we've got negative 160, which is doing some timesing, and then a negative power means that the v squared is doing some dividing. Fine. We can write that like this, which might be a bit clearer then. And then we can multiply through the whole equation by v squared, and then we can times by 50 and solve that. It's pretty easy from there. Square root of 8,000 gives us 20, and it's meters per second. Okay, part B. Justifying that this is a minimum. Okay, normal process, second derivative, differentiating our derivative above. We get 320v to the power minus 3 plus 1/50th, and then we substitute our value v into that, and we get 0.06, which is positive, and therefore it's a minimum. Okay, part C, to clear a bit of space. Find the minimum value of C. Well, it happens when v is 20, we've just discovered that. So substitute v equals 20 into the formula for C in the question. And we get 12. Now acknowledge that that's 12 what? C represents a cost in pence, so it's 12 pence. But in order to work out the rest of this, to hence find the cost, hence find the minimum cost of a 250 kilometre car journey, I think to understand how to do that, you need to actually really read the question again and think, is it just 12 pence? Is that the real unit of C? Because actually it says it's the cost per kilometre in pence. So let's write pence per kilometre instead of just pence there. And then it should be pretty obvious. It's 12p per kilometre and you're doing 250 kilometres, you need to times those together and we get 3,000 pence, which is £30, and we're done.